Oh gosh, sir. They're gonna take it a step further. There's nobody out here. His snowpow's very sophisticated. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just the Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another fairy tale adventures. This is a Sims 4 Pinocchio story. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. You may be wondering, why is this a Pinocchio story? Well, Penn has actually worked for most of the beginning episodes, 8 or 9, I do believe, to come back to life. So he is here and he is now. We are starting the episode off with Penn and Jiminie, who is being her usual needy self. We gotta tell her jokes because she will not stay outside and play with her ball, even though she needs fun. Penn had to take a break from jewelry making to actually get her together because we want to do a horse competition, but we've got some big goals for the episode. I'm gonna try this again later because it looks like it may have wiped our competitions out, the update. So we'll see. We'll check back later. I won't panic. I don't think it did. It's not registering Jiminie. Stacy's home. Stacy's gonna clean up though because Penn is asleep on the couch when she came in from work and she's got something she wants to do. It is his birthday. She's gonna clean up the kitchen just a little. Penn tends to leave a mess around, but we're gonna cook for him a birthday cake. She found out that Penn's birthday was about a week ago and she had no clue. He mentioned it in passing. He's awake now. Stacy's birthday is tomorrow, but she's gonna cook this cake for Penn. He's getting something to drink and then he's gonna make a ring because we got some goals for this episode. Goal number 1, and it's really the only goal that matters. Penn is going to take Stacy out on a vacation. She's been at the top of her career, but she did get a bonus and some additional recognition and fame. People are calling to congratulate her. She has agreed to go away with Penn. She mentioned how she's an excellent skier, so he has scheduled this surprise trip to Mount Comarebi. Now you may say, KT, you just said that she agreed to go with him. How can it be a surprise? She knows they're going on a trip. She doesn't know where they're going. Particularly, she knows that Penn is not the biggest fan of certain things like rock climbing and stuff like that. He's very athletic, but she's learned that he doesn't like those things, so she would never suspect that Mount Comarebi would be where they'll be going. She's going to add these candles, and then she's telling Penn, like, hey, come over. I made you a cake for your birthday. He thinks that's amazing. Maybe if he hadn't hit himself in the head. Now, goal number 2, and this is kind of unofficial, is that we'll open Penn's store if we make it back from our vacation on time. Let's get everybody to eat some cake. They're all eating cake. Penn demolished his cake. Stacy's gonna go to bed because she is so tired. She will just take a quick shower. We've got the house decorated for the grand opening. All right, and he's gonna open all things spooky for the first time, and we cannot wait to see if people come and buy this jewelry. He can go ahead and make one more item. At least one of the things is still charged. Hi, Lilith. Stacy is asleep. We will be going to Mount Comarebi in the morning, so this is our second goal, and we are making it happen right now. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. Oh gosh, sir, did you come here to die? No, we're just gonna welcome him to the business and act like nothing happened. Hi, I think you're okay, sir. Just get up, get up, get up. Oh my gosh. Is he? Sir, are you okay? We're gonna welcome her. Oh, look, this is someone from the Durang dynasty. She's a teen. We're gonna greet her because if the royals hear about our jewelry, ma'am, don't cook in our house. You're not their royal, okay? But if they hear about our jewelry, they may spread the word. The people are looking. I will say that most of our jewelry is excellent quality. This bracelet would suit her, so we'll try to convince her. She didn't like it. Somebody bought it. Jiminie is like, don't forget you can pet me as part of the business. Y'all, did that guy get up? This was him. He is okay. What the heck was that? I have seen a sim do that once before, swoon, but I mean, Stacy is asleep, so there's no celebrity around per se, so I don't know why he would do that. We have almost sold everything. Oh, it's Edith. Girl, get your little butt out of here. And she's a glitched one too. Nope, let me tell her. Get out of here. We are selling stuff. She made them faint. That's Edith. Edith, I used to be one of you. You gonna stop it. And glitched Edith is really something else. Y'all, it's 3 Ediths. A glitched Edith, and a regular Edith. She needs to leave. Why is she even here? Nobody was watching the static TV, I don't think. Maybe one of the customers were. No, we got one more piece. Please go away. I was gonna close the store and realize that Penn had more jewelry in his inventory, but the things are selling fast, and I do think that he only has one more thing. He's gonna run to the restroom though. Y'all, these Sims staying in our refrigerator, I'll tell you that. I think after this, we only have one more piece of jewelry. And I'm watching her because somebody has come into this house before that's a klepto. Somebody put it back on that static channel. And I'm not playing with them with Edith. At this point, it's 6 in the morning. Penn has left the people to their own devices. We're asleep. Okay, we'll close now. We made 1,700 simoleons. Not horrible. All right, Penn is going to eat and then get a little rest. Stacy's going to eat as well. But Penn is going to sleep because they are going to Mount today. Stacy is out for 2 days. It's going to be great. Stacy is grieving from a colleague that she knows that passed away. So she's seeking emotional support from Jiminie. Then we're going to send her on to grief counseling. We'll be back, and when we are, we'll be in Mount Kamarebi. We are back in Mount Kamarebi. Penn has actually decided to stay a little further down the mountain. And you can see Stacy immediately giving him a kiss. She is just so happy that he brought her here. She is being flirty. I feel like they're just kind of open. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. They're just being very open how they react around one another. I will say that Penn is happy that she is just really going with the flow on this one. Oh my gosh, she went and jumped in his arms. He's happy that they're a couple, happy that she is embracing him this way. Jiminie is always watching, honey. It is kind of early in the day, so he's thinking maybe they'll just explore this area they're in. So I think what he would do is take Jiminie for a ride. He lets Stacy know. Stacy is going to go to the restroom. She is going to update her social media status because, you know, she's in that life. She's trying to get her following up to par with her actual stylist abilities. So she's going to add to the story that she's in Mount Kamarebi in this beautiful rental. She's going to go and swim. She knows there's water nearby. She can't wait to go skiing and stuff, but she figures they'll probably get into that tomorrow. She's got everything she really needs for this trip. The water is crystal clear and chill, like a little chilly. Penn is over here. He's going to get down by Stacy as soon as he can. He's taking Jiminie back home now. And this is a beautiful background. Look at the moon. It's fabulous. He's going to get off of Jiminie. Jiminie looks great. Stacy's still swimming, so Penn is going to come over here and grill. Why not get it started at night? He's going to do a bison stew for Stacy. Stacy is still enjoying this nice cool water. She is just treading water. She's going to swim back to the surface because she can see Penn over here cooking. She's going to eat. She's hungry. They've gotten here in the evening. It was a long trip. Nice long trip here. But I do want to point out how they're staring at each other. Oh my goodness. She's like, ooh, my man. Penn is like, do you want some coffee, Stacy? You seem just a little bit tired. It's like, I don't know, maybe. Not him coming around so she can lay her head in his lap. They are so cute. I think they're looking around like, oh, there's no one here. We could skinny dip. Oh, you're cold, Stacy? After you say let's skinny dip, you're cold. Oh, Stacy got attacked by bats. Penn is gonna kiss her in the water. He needs more of a shave. He's not this hairy of a guy. That was nice. So they're gonna take it a step further. There's nobody out here in this nice freshwater lake. And you know they're good for some water, woohoo. I think they'll go back to the lodging. We really should have took the food. We'll just leave it. Oh, honey, not they went naked. They absolutely did. Yeah, Jiminie comes galloping through the house like, girl. That's crazy. Penn is going to get himself together. He's going to go to bed too. He could sleep curled up next to Stacy. They'll go skiing tomorrow, which is her thing. So we'll be right back. Penn is going to serve breakfast while Stacy gets ready for their day. She's feeling a little bored, but it's because she's ready to hit the slopes. Baby, Jiminie is like, pay me attention, Stacy. They're just eating. Penn is gonna get himself together one last time. Yeah, he is so hairy right now. We're gonna come back at the top of the mountain. It's nice and warm down here. Stacy and Penn are gonna ride to the top of the mountain. Please ignore their outfits. Penn doesn't want to appear to chicken out, so he's like, yeah, I'll ski too, but baby, he is not good. But Stacy is, you all. Look at her hit that jump. Oh my gosh. Baby, she's ready for the Winter Olympics. Now let's check on Penn. Yeah, our boy's not doing so well. He doesn't even need to be on this intermediate slope. This is the lady that's been stalking Penn. She keeps calling. He actually made it to the bottom without crashing, so he feels like that's an accomplishment. We gotta take our wins or we can take them. All right, they're gonna go down again, and then they're gonna go sledding together. No, we will not donate one simoleon. I guess they're passing down the legacy of scheming. I thought thought they were gonna go down the intermediate slope one more time, but Stacy's really worried about Penn on that slope. Look how he looks at her. I just had to zoom in to show you all. Now, I will say Stacy's gonna get on back to do more control. We don't need Penn in charge of that. But they look great together. Look at Penn. He's like, yeah, that was more my speed. She's like, oh my gosh. And they have a wholesome dynamic, and Penn could go for this at any time. Stacy wants to found a dynasty. I think that's very interesting. They're gonna go back up again. Penn is telling Stacy, like, you can go ahead and go without me. Go ski. You're here to ski. And so she's gonna go to the expert slope. She started on the intermediate to warm up, while Penn is gonna come over and get a couple of semi capsules from the vending machine. Yeah, Stacy's coming through because she's going to the expert side of the slopes. There is Penn, and I think he's trying to get to. Yeah, this lady is busting her whole butt just walking. Stacy's still in line, so I guess there's quite a few people at the expert slope, but Penn is just gonna get some hot coffee to drink. It's pretty cold to him. It gets really cold in Gibby Point as well. He can't say he's not used to it, but he's smiling thinking about Stacy. Now, Stacy got out to a rough start there, but she finished great. She's doing some high intensity skiing. This is exactly what she needed. By the way, that water woohoo was her and Penn's first time woohooing since he's been alive. Stacy has had a memory sparked. I think Penn would build a snow pal, because why not? That would be fun. Stacy is like, Penn, I'm gonna go down one more time. He's like, okay, don't worry. I'm building you this snow pal. This will be her last time going down. We're gonna zoom out. Look at that jump. Oh, it was smooth. It was so smooth. Oh my gosh. She is killing it. She hasn't been on the slopes in so long. She's going to come over with Penn. Oh, he just finished. But his snow pal's very sophisticated. But Penn is catching up with her. He's like, do you like my snow pal? And she's like, he's a little wonky, a little different. And he is. He's different just like Penn. He really wants to tell her something, and he doesn't know how she'll react to it. He really wants to tell her that he was her ghostly man. This is why things have been going so smoothly between them. He wants to be honest. So he's going to tell her, there are so many things you've done for me since I've met you. And she's like, yeah, everything feels so natural and familiar. It's been easy, and it's not like it was things I had plans for or anything like that. He also wants to tell her that he loves her, and this will be his first time saying it as a real man. Stacy's like, you acting like you want to lock me down. And he's like, I might want that. I might very well want that. Here's some flowers I got for you. She's like, oh my gosh, this is so nice. She just is blown away by him. He's like, I need to tell her. I really have to do it now if I'm going to do it. He's going to say, we really have this strange connection. She's like, yeah, I feel it too. I can't say that I don't. It's like we've known each other before, would you say? She's saying, Penn, I love you too. And he's like, I was your ghostly boyfriend. And she doesn't believe him, but she does, because he doesn't even know that her ex was a ghost. She never told him. So how would he know that? And now she's speechless. He's like, I can prove it. I don't want to do it here. And Stacy is like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, because it's like, yeah, he knows things he should know. She does feel the connection. She is a mystic. You have to keep this in mind. He's gonna tell her the full story of how he became a ghost. And there's definitely details in here that her previous boyfriend shared with her that he wouldn't know unless he was him or had a connection. He's telling her, I really love you, and she's calling the mystics to see, is this true? So he's gonna say to her, let's just go back to the rental and I can prove some things to you. I can show you for sure. She's looking at him, and he is so charming. He's so much like her ex, but different at the same time. Her ex had this angry edge to him. It's not there at all. She's agreeing to go back with him, so we'll be right back. They are back, and Stacy is going to wash her hands while Penn goes to brush Jiminie's coat, and then he's going to clean up as well and get Jiminie to eat. Then he is going to come and wash up, and then he's going to prove to Stacy that he is absolutely who he says he is. He's like, Stacy, are you ready? Because I can prove to you who I am. She's like, I think I believe you anyway. I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't lie about this. It's getting steamy, and because Stacy mentioned how much she liked the Zen garden, he's like, I can prove it here. So they're going to go this way. Stacy's like, what's this about? He's like, just watch. for the first time ever, he's gonna do a transcendent woohoo with Stacy, and she is like, oh my goodness. She doesn't know what is hitting her right now, but she is thoroughly enjoying it. And guys, this is where we're gonna leave this episode. Absolutely. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Fairy Tale Adventures. Let me know in the chat what you think is next for Penn and Stacy. Right now, I think she is going to join him in cooking, but I can't wait to see you again for the next episode. And until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.